From regular expenses to occasional splurges, there's a lot to buy. Why not get cash back every time you spend? With the PenFed Power Cash Rewards Card, you get cash back on every purchase. That's everywhere, every time you use it. You can even earn a $100 statement credit when you spend $1,500 in the first 90 days. Visit PenFed.org/PowerCash to apply. To receive any advertised product, you must become a member of PenFed, insured by NCUA.
The Cricket Badger Podcast IPL Daily, in association with Moonrise Cricket. Indian Premier League 2020, 13th edition. Every day, every game, every spill, every thrill, every triumph. All the way to the IPL trophy.
Hello everybody, welcome along. It's another edition of the IPL Daily with the Cricket Badger, and that's me, James. And thank you very much to Bodyline TShirts.com and to Moonrise Sports.com for their support of this IPL Daily. We've seen today Mumbai Indians getting across the line just against the Royal Challengers Bangalore, which is actually the game I think might be the final of this tournament, but that is still all to be written. Clare and Naman join me. Clare, your team not in action today, but I think these two, RCB and Mumbai Indians, look the two best sides in the tournament. You might disagree with that.
As I said before, Mumbai Indians are a big favourite team of mine, and I thought they played really well. I think you might have got the final slightly wrong there, James. That all remains to be seen. I'm not going to curse anybody, give them anybody any bad luck. So let's say it's still wide open. How about that?
I mean, that's where we're at really at the moment. Going through the weekend, Monday and Tuesday, that's two group games, and if you can get yourself in the top four, it's almost start again. I know it's weighted so that the teams finishing first and second have two bites at the cherry to get to the final, but it's all about getting that top four at the moment, isn't it?
Well, it is. And I think that two bites of the cherry thing as well, you know, for the team that say, lose the first semi-final and then have to play again for a place in the final. By the time they get to the final, that's 3 games to get there kind of thing. So, I don't know, for that team, they're having to put in a little bit extra mileage. I don't know if that takes it out of them or whatever.
Better than going home, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really interesting. But I think these the way it's gone over the weekend and definitely Monday, Tuesday, with teams, lower down the table winning, has just kept it so exciting.
Yeah,
it really is still all open, all to play for, every single match.
Yeah, we've had the right results, haven't we, in terms of making it a spectacle. Everybody that's needed to win to keep it all wide open have done exactly that, and it's made it a really interesting kind of end of this week, over the weekend and into next week. And then obviously, is it week on Saturday, the final week on Sunday? I can't remember. November the 10th, whenever that is. It's all over. I hate it when tournaments you get really into, whether it be World Cup football or any cricket tournament that I really get into, I hate it when it finishes because it's all of a sudden, what do I do with my life now? Now, man, RCB, they got off to a really good start in this game that we've just watched. Philippe with 33, Padikkal with 74, really got them out the blocks, but they just lost their way, didn't they?
Yes, James, they had a brilliant start. First 6 overs, they just saw off the new ball. And also, they took advantage of Pollard's strategy over there, bowling 4 overs in the first 6 overs. I guess that was a blunder by Pollard. But overall, I guess they tried too hard to get 200. Looking at the batting lineup of Mumbai Indians, in a way, they lost their plot totally. One of ABD or Kohli had to stay till the 20th over because their lower middle order is not that good compared to the top 4. So one had to stay till the end, but that was some brilliant bowling performance by Bumrah. Just completely took the game away from RCB. They were looking great to score 200, but I guess from 130 to 150, they just lost the plot totally.
Yeah, Jasprit Bumrah, I was going to ask you about him. We talked about Rashid Khan on the podcast, was it yesterday, day before, saying how fantastic he is in terms of being the best white ball spinner in world cricket. But Naman, Jasprit Bumrah takes some equaling in terms of a paceman. I know Kisa Rabada's leading the race for the purple cap, but Jasprit Bumrah's got everything, hasn't he? He's got an action that you'd never teach a kid, but he's a fantastic bowler.
Absolutely brilliant performance, and I was a bit surprised Kohli was taking on him. He had to just stay over there, play him nicely and target other bowlers, but I will give kudos to Pollard over there. A brilliant captaincy. He just gave 1 over to Bumrah initially with the new ball and then kept him for at the later stage for both Kohli and ABD. I guess that was a brilliant plot set over there. But overall, yes, there was some tremendous delivery and unplayable, and the calmness he brings and the confidence he has, the captaincy he has in Pollard and Rohit in Bumrah is just another thing. Give him any over and he just comes up with a wicket.
BodylineTshirts.com. Browse the finest collection of cricketing t-shirts on the web. Hundreds of original cricket designs for cricket players and fans alike, featuring everyone and everything from Larwood to Leach and Cow Corner to chin music at BodylineTshirts.com. And you can get 10% off your first order using the code BADGER at checkout. BodylineTshirts.com. T-shirts for the discerning cricket fan. If you're looking for somebody to babysit your kids or somebody to do something that needs a tranquil mind, Claire, Kieran Pollard is cool as a cucumber, isn't he?
He is. You know, he's that the Caribbean kind of way. He's quite laid back in their approach. And yeah, even after the last match when they lost, you know, and they got beaten, he still had a very calm and cool approach to it, you know. And I think that's obviously kind of rubs off on the players. And that said, the last match was completely different, even in terms of, you know, Jasprit Bumrah, the star bowler. Nothing he did the other day against RR went right for him. No. And then today I've come and looking at his figures.
3 for 14.
3 wickets for 14.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, well played, Bumrah.
And he seems like, I mean, I've never met the man, but he seems like a fairly level-headed, often got a smile on his face, looks fairly calm, even in the hottest of circumstances. You've got Pollard replacing Rohit Sharma, coming in and, you know, as somebody that everybody just immediately trusts. Mumbai have got a lot of assets there, haven't they, in terms of experience and people they can turn to. Even when the captain goes down, they've got people that can stand up and fill that void.
Yeah, and that batting lineup kind of, I know I was keeping up on the app, and every time a wicket falls and you think, oh, who's coming in next? It's like, oh, right, okay, there's yet another star player who you know has got the ability to just smash a few runs. It just goes on and on, doesn't it?
It's almost like you replace one big hitter with somebody that can hit it even further, don't you?
Well, yeah, even down to Pollard coming in at the end. And did he face one ball?
One ball, 4, you know? Yeah.
Straight in and straight, and that's it. So what can you really do up against that, I guess? Quite a formidable performance.
Naman Shah, he's somebody I love watching, and he has had a really good IPL, fairly understated. Not too many people are talking about him, but yeah, he never gets picked by India, and yet he's got real quality, and some of the strokes he played today were just beautiful.
Yes, very much. I literally feel for him. He has been working so hard, even in the domestic matches. He has been scoring high runs also for Mumbai. He has been captain, and in IPL he's been proving since past 3 years. And India is lacking that number 4 confidence in their lineup. Yes, Shreyas Iyer is there, but even he is growing. But compared to T20, I would always pick Surya Kumar over Shreyas Iyer. He has all that shots player needs in his bank, and he has been exceptional in some shots he has played today to Dale Steyn. It was just superb to watch and brilliant. And I just loved the reaction when they completed the match. Yeah. It was superb, and it speaks a lot about a person trying since ages to get into the team and showing this kind of performance even after not getting selected speaks volumes about the temperament of a player.
Surya Kumar, 79 not out, steered Mumbai Indians home, 43 balls, 10 fours, 3 sixes. A truly phenomenal knock from him. But you mentioned Dale Steyn there, Naman, and it looks for all the world like he's just past his sell-by date now, doesn't it? He's obviously getting on. He's obviously still a very fit man, and he's obviously got the disadvantage that he hasn't played for a while. But bowling at the death there, he was trying to bowl those wide Yorkers, and he just got it all wrong.
Very much, and I guess that took the game away completely, and bowling those kind of deliveries only gave Hardik Pandya some time to get settled over there. But overall, yes, I feel that it's more of an emotional attachment of Kohli with Dale Steyn and not about thorough game. There are plenty of good bowlers over there. He's also cut down with pace a bit, and these are not those foreign wickets where the ball is zipping and you are getting that bounce and he'll be that effective. Not even the ball was swinging that much. But yes, there are plenty of other bowlers in their dugout. It's time to say goodbye to Steyn. I feel he's looking a bit too rusty. Not a match-winning performance at all. And those four wides were just sad to see.
And it also stopped Mohammad Siraj taking the new ball and getting any movement in those early overs, which I think when RCB look back at this game, that'll be one of the things that they'll think about maybe, well, hopefully from their point of view tactically moving forward. Moonrise is a sports engagement website to allow sports fans to learn from the very best. Get a personal video message recorded for a fan's special occasion. Have a professional cricketer as your next coach by getting video feedback or having a 30-minute conversation with some of the world's best players. Players such as Jimmy Neesham, Colin Munro, Tammy Beaumont, Danny Wyatt, Monty Panesar. Visit moonrisesports.com or go to Moonrise Sports on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Moonrise Cricket, let's play. Let's have a look at our Moonrise moment of the match today. RCB against Mumbai Indians, with Mumbai Indians winning by 5 wickets. Naman, I'll come to you first, give Claire a little bit of time to catch up, as she's not seen a huge amount of this match, but she needs to fabricate some kind of nomination. But Naman, what would be yours?
It will be Surya Kumar Yadav's reaction after the match. He just told the dugout, "Do not worry, I am there. I'll take you home." That reaction speaks volumes, and the way Kohli was instigating him, I saw after a few overs, Kohli looked at him, stared at him, glared at him with full anger, tried to disrupt him, but he maintained his cool. He waited over there and waited for bad balls, and the game went to the last over, but it was more of a convincing win, and it was a brilliant knock from Surya Kumar.
Yeah, it was never really in doubt, was it, despite the fact it went into that final over. Claire, what about you, your Moonrise moment of the match today?
It looks to me like the difference between the two teams was certainly somewhere round about Jasprit Bumrah, with absolutely outstanding figures compared to everybody else, and taking really key wickets, Padikal Kohli and Shivam Dubey. So I will have to, just by adjudication via the scorecard, I would vote for Jasprit Bumrah.
I agree with you, Claire. I think Jasprit Bumrah was magnificent today. But I have to say, when it comes to the Moonrise moment of the match today, I'm in full agreement with Naman. I thought Surya Kumar Yadav, he was absolutely exceptional. He just guided Mumbai over the line. Never really seemed to break sweat, despite the fact he was smacking the ball all over the place. And his celebration at the end, where he just said, "Cool as a cucumber. I've got you there, guys. You can trust in me." That is our Moonrise moment of the match. Want to get your game the very best it can be? The future of coaching. Talk to a pro. 30-minute video conversation. Video analysis from players at the top of their game. Video shout-outs. Get a personalised message from a pro. Great for birthdays, congratulations messages, a prank, or a simple hello. Visit moonrisesports.com or go to Moonrise Sports on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Moonrise Cricket, let's play. Let's have a look ahead then to tomorrow's game. But before I do, I just wanted to have a quick chat with you about the fair play table that they keep showing on the TV. And I know this has been a thing for a while now. I just don't get it. Is it just something to stick another sponsor's name on and get a few more quid for the tournament? In a way, if I was a coach of a team, Claire, I'd obviously want my team not to cross the line, but I don't think fair play would be top of my list. I'd want to win matches.
Yeah, it is a bit, it's a bit of an odd thing. I'm not sure how they adjudicate, points. It's a bit of a wild card in among some serious cricket. So, yeah, make sure you pat everybody on the back, lads, and we'll get more fair play awards.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Yeah, smile when you're out. No, don't. You should be disappointed. You should just be smashing your bat around the dressing room.
It just, encouraging that spirit of cricket thing and acknowledging that although it's a wowee smash 'em tournament kind of thing, that actually at the heart of it and what underpins our great game is that spirit of cricket. And maybe they're just wanting us not to lose sight of that.
Yeah. But PayTM, who are the sponsors of it, probably have to pay a fair sum for that sponsorship, and it's a decent another way of sticking a sponsor's name on something. What do you think, Naman? Is it something you pay much attention to?
Not that much, but I always paid attention when Rahul Dravid used to play. I always felt that this award is named after him. It's always Rajasthan. The captain, the team he captained, that team was supposed to win Fair Play Award. Not much right now with so much fire going around, young guns coming in. But I do not give so much importance to this. I also do not know how they calculate this fair play, because after every over we get to see the advertisement, and we do not know how the complete picture, how a player is reacting. Even we today saw reaction of Hardik Pandya when he got out, and there was some banter between the RCB players and him. We do not know what exactly is going around, but I do not give importance to. I don't think so. The brainstorming behind this award.
If I was the coach of a franchise in the IPL, and I was top of the IPL main table and bottom of the IPL fair play table, I would not care less. But I also think it just makes... And Mumbai are top at the moment. Bottom of the fair play table are Rajasthan Royals. Now, I think this IPL has been played in great spirit, and to actually put Rajasthan Royals at the bottom of a table when I don't think they've done anything wrong, I don't think that's a very good thing for them either. So I'm not a big fan of the fair play table. Badgers are furry creatures. 85% of women badgers think bad grooming is a major turn-off. 80% of women badgers think men should trim below the belt. 89% of men think good grooming is essential to their professional success. Don't just dismiss it out of hand. Get on there, manscaped.com. Check out their great range of male grooming accessories. Hygiene, appearance, attractiveness, confidence. Simply go to manscaped.com, quote the discount code BADGER. You get 20% off, you get free shipping, and you get some seriously quality equipment. Manscaped.com. Together we save balls. Naman, your boys KKR, they're in action tomorrow against CSK. They've got that game and then the final game on Sunday against the Rajasthan Royals in Dubai. They need to win both, Naman, don't they? They've got themselves into a situation now where they're playing catch-up when it was in their own hands.
Yes, they, as I have said, that they are yet to play their A game. But if I was Morgan, I would clearly say that is this my best playing 11 out of all the players present in the squad, because I feel they are making too many changes in few matches. Shivam Mavi is coming in few matches. Krishna is again playing. Then they are again bringing Kamlesh Nagarkoti. So they are too much tossing and turning over in the match. And also now you see Nitish Rana is opening few matches earlier. Tripathi was opening. So too many changes, but in next matches till the end, they have no room for errors. They need to pick their best 11. I would straight away go for Banton and ask him to open. There is no brainstorming over there, nothing to go berserk in first 6 overs. But yes, overall, they need to identify their best playing 11 and give their best in the next matches to play.
Claire, CSK are obviously out of the competition now, but MS Dhoni's leading them through the final stages of their IPL. And they've got this game against KKR tomorrow, and then they're playing your side, Kings 11, in the CSK's final game on Sunday. They might be out the tournament. They could have a major say on who gets the top 4 place, couldn't they?
They could, but I don't think they will on Sunday. Let's see what happens tomorrow.
Well, you would say that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You would say that, but
I'm going to say that. I'm going to keep on saying
it. In a way, though, Claire, CSK have already failed. You know, the fear of failure is gone for them. They can just go out and play cricket now, can't they? In a way, they're freed up, and we might actually see a couple of vintage CSK performances.
Yeah, and I mean, did we see that the other day? So yeah, obviously that can happen. I don't know. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I wasn't feeling like this, but if you look at the performance level of Kings 11, how they've just, the momentum's gathered, they're solid as a team, they're steady, their playing order's steady, they know everybody's got their roles are set. It just feels like it came together and they've just gathered, strength and momentum. They're feeding off each other. People are putting really solid performances in. What can I say? I mean, before we get to the CSK match, obviously there's Rajasthan Royals to come on Friday. I think that'll be, maybe on the back of that, I might review what I say about the other match. But let's see what happens tomorrow. And I think when Chris Gayle first came back in, he said, didn't he, it's one match at a time. We're not rushing ahead. We're not thinking beyond that. We're just thinking about one match at a time, one performance at a time. And unless, there's some disastrous injury or something befalls them, I don't know. I can't see anybody stopping them. They've picked off the teams from the top to the bottom. I don't know. It just feels good. So,
yeah, and Kings 11 obviously won their last 5 games. You look down the form table, the last 5 matches, there's no other side in the tournament that hasn't lost at least twice. Mumbai Indians currently top now after their win today on 16 points from 12 games played. Every team has now played 12 games. Every team's got 2 games left to play. Mumbai are on 16, RCB and Delhi Capitals are on 14. Kings 11 and Kolkata are on 12. Sunrisers and Rajasthan Royals are on 10. And CSK, goodbye MSD, are on 8 points. But over the next few days, Rajasthan Royals, Sunrisers Hyderabad, they need to carry on winning. If they lose a game, then that's them gone. We can start picking off teams now as we go through the rest of this competition and say goodbye to them in terms of the playoff race. Just one final word, though, Claire, from you on Kings 11. The one word you didn't mention, which I think is massive for them, is belief. Because I don't think they believed at the start. I think they were losing matches that they should be winning, but they've got that belief now. 5 wins on the bounce. They get into these tight games and they believe they're going to win them. And that counts for a lot, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it does. And sort of thinking back to the performances they put in, like the batting has always been relatively strong throughout. I was worried when Mayank Agarwal got injured and was thinking, how is that opening partnership was solid and carried them through. But Mandeep has proved he's come in and he's just, absolutely smashed it in really tricky circumstances. But for me, it was the turnaround in the bowling, because it was the bowling that lost them those initial matches. It came down to the crunch and, they leaked runs at the back end. And I always kind of said, Chris Jordan, what are you doing? I've seen you do this so many times. And then he's just pulled it out of the bag. And Mohammed Shami has been solid throughout. And then, as we said at the beginning of the tournament, the spinners have come into their own. And they're just, bowling really, really high class. I mean, so yeah, where they were weaker, the strength has come. And I think I always worried about KL Rahul. Is he got that mental strength to carry him through the tournament as a young captain? But again, the universe boss comes in and it just seems to have settled all that, when you see the dressing room chats and stuff, there's humour. They're just feeding off his energy and his strength. I just think it's a fantastic feeling and it just feels really good. Yeah, I just hope they can, keep on this winning streak.
And Naman, final word on today's podcast to you, because your team are in action tomorrow against CSK. Kolkata Knight Riders won't be dead if they lose tomorrow, but they will be teetering on the edge, won't they? How confident are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident with also CSK not performing the way they had to, and this IPL is almost over for them. I also see too many changes in tomorrow's game, and I feel this situation will suit KKR guys right now because they have nothing to lose tomorrow. They will give their best, and I feel it's going to be an easy win tomorrow against CSK for KKR.
Oh, brave words, Naman. It's basically you and Claire fighting off against each other at the moment, 4th and 5th. It's you two facing off in these final stages of the Indian Premier League 2020. Thank you to Bodyline TShirts.com and to MoonriseSports.com for their support of this podcast. Claire and Naman, enjoy the game tomorrow, Naman, and good luck for that one, and talk to you both again soon.
Okay, cheers, James. Cheers, Naman, and I guess good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
And thank you, everybody out there, for listening and staying tuned in your ever-increasing numbers. We'll be back again tomorrow. It's another edition of the IPL Daily when we'll be looking back at that KKR game and then looking ahead towards the weekend. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks for listening. Join us every day throughout IPL 2020. Follow us on Twitter at cricket_badger. Join in the fun. We'll see you again tomorrow.
It's a great time to get a great deal on a new car when you get approved for an auto loan from PenFed. Our Powered by True car rates are as low as 1.39% APR on new vehicles. Finance for a longer term to lower your monthly bill, plus take up to 60 days to schedule your first payment. Join PenFed, and together we'll keep you moving forward. Anyone can apply. Visit penfed.org/auto or call 1-800-247-5626. To receive any advertised product, you must become a member of PenFed, insured by NCUA.